You know what that means. New bike in there. Let's go get that thing put together and race on it this weekend. Can't wait. All right, so what do we got here? It is a 2019 YT Capra 29er, the CF Pro Race in XL. So let's open her up and see what it's like inside. I imagine this is going to go together pretty quick, so there probably won't be much to the build. Oops. Backwards. It'd be cool to compare it to how the canyons are boxed up. Little checklist. Filler. It's all attached. So we got in here. Oh, cool. This is all the tools and accessories and all the extra parts, I imagine. Very nice. That's already a step above the Canyon torque wrench and accessory set. That's really cool. That torque wrench is pretty slick. Oh, it's even got a dial indicator on there, as well as the bits built in. Looks like there's a T25 torque, so maybe a 456, and might be a 3 down there as well. That's really trick. Very nice. Here's all the extra junk, and then all spare parts and safety accessories. Boring. All right, let's get the bike out now. All right, so there it is up in the stand. Everything came out nice and easy. Wheels look good. So far, the only little flaw I noticed in the packing job was that section of decal right there. Obviously, I'm not worried about it. It's going to get thrashed anyway, but everything else was packed in there really nicely, and it's all really nice reusable pieces, so they did a great job. Let's get all the wrapping off and keep going. One quick note, something to keep in mind is that stem bolts are effectively dry. There's a tiny bit of grease on there, but they came pretty much ungreased. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that for the rest of the bike, but that's just something to keep in mind as you're assembling. And they may mention that on here. I just haven't looked through it quite yet. All right, well, here it is all built up. It looks great. Went together really easily. Just had to pull each of the bolts out and make sure they had grease on them. Initial impressions: the XL reach feels spot on. The new 36 valving with the Grip 2, I can definitely see what people are talking about, where it feels like it wants to hit or sit up higher in its travel. I haven't dialed in the air pressures yet, so I'm going to really mess around with that because I do enjoy nerding out over that. E13 cassette and the Shimano seems to be all right out of the box. Time will tell on that. The only other thing is the little carbon paint on the handlebar is really easy to chip. All four of these were as loose as they can get. There's no pressure whatsoever, and just did the quick bar spin to get it in position, and still ripped up that. And I think it's because these aren't cut at a direct half circle. They actually kind of go over 180 degrees each way, so they do actually kind of dig in and paint a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Everything else on the finish on the bike looks great. It's got a paint protection on the cranks, chainstay seat stays, inside and outside. Everything looks good. Can't wait to go try it out. See ya.